me what I felt about ex-homosexuals or people who are reformed homosexuals, and I watched that video of that girl that was talking about you used to be a stud and God spoke to her one day and finally now she thinks men are attractive and she look at women and thinks she has a nice dress. She was stressing that a little too hard. I'm going to just need her to stop. She was always a tomboy. That is who you truly are. Stop trying to be something you're not. Anyways, and even if you are saying you're truly straight, then you was never gay. You just not acting upon it. You know, I know some, like I asked one reformed homosexual, so now you're with women, and he's like, no, I mean, I'm just not with anyone. I don't act upon my feelings. And I'm going, so you're not reformed. You're still gay. You just aren't having sex, pretty much. You're celibate. And he's like, no, you know, because for me, when somebody's telling me something, I need to understand it. If it don't make sense to me, I'm going to ask you questions. That's the type of person I am. If it don't make sense to me, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to say, what do you mean? What are you saying? What? How? Wait, I don't understand. And I'm not trying to aggravate nobody. That is just the way that I am. If it don't make sense to me, I'm going to ask you questions. Because before I open my mouth to talk shit about it or to say anything about it, I need to understand it first. I need to understand what it is that I'm trying to say. I need to understand what you're trying to say so I can give you the right response. Now, what I got with her was what she was trying to tell all us homosexuals is that we don't have to live the gay lifestyle. First of all, it is not a choice. This is not something I'm going to pray away. I don't believe that crap. Believe me, I was raised in the church, honey, and all that praying before I even accepted myself didn't save it. God didn't talk. What you mean? Like, my grandma used to tell me some crap like that all the time. It goes crazy to me where my family would say things. I mean, you know what? It ain't got nothing to do with me. Call it what you want. But the way people see it, what I see it, is people who go, well, God talked to me yesterday, and all of a sudden I'm not going to be gay anymore. I mean, what do you mean? Like, it don't make sense to me. It's not adding up. What happened in your life? You was unhappy. Like she said, it was a downward spiral. She wasn't happy in her life. And so your alternate, when you being unhappy in your life doesn't have anything to do with your sexual preference. I know a lot of unhappy heterosexual people who are on drugs, who smoke weed, who drink alcohol out the wazoo. That's because a person, their sexuality has nothing to do with whether or not they're gonna dabble in drugs and alcohol. You know, because that shouldn't even be a question. Because I can go to a straight club and see just as many fucked up people walking around drunk on some pills or whatever as you can see in any other gay club. I'm sorry, it's the truth. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all know it's the truth. And to turn around and blame every reason why your life was so fucked up on the fact that you was homosexual is wrong. Be how you want to be, honey. If you want to say you are not gay, that's all on you. You got to live your life. I don't know what goes through your head. I really don't care to know what goes through your head. But don't try to minister or try to tell someone else, oh, you don't have to live the gay lifestyle. Like, pretty much saying it's not a choice. First of all, you don't know the half of it. Anyways, this girl right here to me sounds like she's lost. She's unhappy in her life, and her key and what everybody else has drilled in her head and brainwashed to her is that all the source of her problems is because of homosexuality. All of the problems in the world is based on all us gay people. We are the reasons why the world is so fucked up. That's pretty much, excuse my language, but to everybody in this world, that's kind of how they see it. It's like, you're the reason why molesters are out here. You know, you gay people are the reason why, you know, these kids are the way they are. No, sweetheart, some of these kids are fucked up because their mom or their daddy not there in their life. They're abandoned. You know, some of these rapists and molesters are out on the streets because the justice system can't convict them. Don't blame it. And every messed up thing in your life, the way you feel about yourself or don't feel about yourself, on your sexuality. Because like I have stated, there's a lot of heterosexual people that are not happy in their lives. A lot of heterosexual people who don't love themselves. A lot of these straight women chasing after these men, downward spiral in their life with men who beat the crap out of them, men who constantly cheating on them, or women who constantly cheating on them, or women who are constantly starting crap and doing this crap and stuff to them. So don't try to blame the problems in your life, on the fact of your sexuality, or what you thought at the time was your sexuality, however you want to put it. And that, yeah, she was once a homosexual. Like, that's like Donnie McClurkin when he came out and said, oh, he was on drugs because of his homosexual demons. And after he got saved, yes, Donnie McClurkin said this, after he got saved, he was no longer gay. And that it was a gay demon. There is a such thing as a gay demon. That's what he said. And I'm going, don't blame the fact that you was a damn crackhead. I know a lot of heterosexual people who were once crackheads. My father, my biological, not the man who raised me, but my biological father was a fucking crackhead, a heroin addict, and all that. And he was heterosexual. Never looked at another man a day in his life. And he could blame his problems on nobody but his damn self. So why, because you are now reformed homosexual, no longer acting upon your sexual thoughts towards the same sex or claiming to like pee-pee now, that you're going to blame every fucked up thing in your life on homosexuality? No.